Now I know building your first ever business plan can sound as fun as building IKEA furniture with no instructions, especially if you're doing it for a job interview. The pressure is high, you want to perform, but don't worry, I'm going to help you get there. No Allen wrenches, no screwdrivers required. In this part of the series, I want to share 3 questions with you from an MBA level workshop that I recently attended. They're going to help you have laser-like focus in achieving any goal you want in life, whether that's sales as a pharmaceutical rep, whether that's to lose weight or become fitter, whether that's to make more money, whether that's to start a new business. These questions are going to be applicable to any scenario in life. Now, please forgive me, I don't make the prettiest slide decks, but the point here is to give you the information and you can jazz it up yourself. So let's get into it with something I prepared earlier. Now, the 3 questions any MBA graduate should be able to understand when they're trying to set out goals and achieve them is, where am I now? Where do I want to get to? And how do I get there? Simple, right? Super simple. So in the context of a job interview or as a pharmaceutical sales rep, you want to show your manager or the hiring manager how you look at a business and then how you're going to drive performance. So if I take the fictitious data, I could apply those 3 questions to each of these 6 suburbs. So where are they now? Where do you want them to get to? And how you're going to do it? So let's look at Springfield, for example. Where are we now? We're at 1,802 units. Here. Where do we want to get to? I want to grow sales by about 10%. So let's say, where are we now for Springfield is 1,802 units. Where we want to get to is 1,900 units. Now I know this is well above the target that's been set, but like I said with the 80-20 rule, and if you haven't watched it, please pause right now and go look for the 2-minute explainer titled Mastering Sales Success to help you understand what I'm talking about. We can definitely achieve that through some strategies. It might be increasing the frequency, so we might spend a bit more time there. We might run a dinner meeting, speak to your HSR, your hospital specialist rep, speak to your MSL. Is there a specialist who can come in and do some in-clinics? Can you send off some more emails? Do you have a special relationship with the high prescribing GPs? Can you work with your pod, your teammates, to sequentially sell? Maybe one person talks about a certain paper, the second one talks about a different paper, and the third one follows up on the first 2 papers. Now, go ahead and do that for each of the other suburbs. So for example, Timbuktu, where are we now? 1,307 units. Where do we want to get to? Take what the pharmaceutical company is expecting of you. 1,410 units. How are we going to close that gap? And again, the strategies are the same as what I outlined before. Are you going to increase your call frequency? Are you going to start calling on more doctors? Are you going to start sending more emails? Are you going to go in to see more pharmacists? Are you going to go see some nurses? So on and so forth. Now, if you would like a nice, pretty, downloadable template for business plans, comment below so I know people are interested and I'll look at creating one. Otherwise, let's get ready for the final part of an interview, which usually involves a role play. Click here for my 8 years of tips and tricks to make sure you leave a lasting impression on the hiring manager.